Hello Shaz and welcome to your review. So covering any questions first, we're currently looking like we will be playing BM on all fights in Raid and Survival in Mythic Plus. Do hero talents change this much? Okay, so currently, obviously pre-patch is a little bit degenerate with all kinds of bugs going on, sims not working properly, it's basically a huge mess. It's sort of like the Wild West period of WoW. BM is pretty much better on all fights on the pre-patch. Now, and Survival is pretty much always better in Mythic Plus currently. Going into the War Within, it's much harder to predict. It'll be much more of a mix, and there's still tuning pending on the beta, so I wouldn't really worry too much about it right now. I can tell you that right now, for whatever it's worth, BM does seem to be doing quite a bit more damage than Survival on single target. So there's this spreadsheet that a guy named Roby maintains, and it basically just has actual like decent data for all the raid testing that goes on. So if we go to like a single target encounter like Nexus Princess, and we just look at like some of the highest, like you can see the highest single target DPS in the game, these logs basically come from BM hunters. It's better to look over here than over here, because of course these are, you know, no one killed the boss, so it's all looking at the pools of various lengths from raid testing. But you know, BM Unholy Arcane, they're doing really well. This is like 2 weeks old though, and BM has had some fixes then, but for whatever it's worth, on a second round, if we look at my guild's brief raid testing here, you can see if I just look at like all encounters, this is pretty much how it looks, because BM is bugged right now. So BM is completely nuts, but I don't expect that to last in any meaningful capacity. Survival and MM does seem to be doing a lot more AoE damage though. BM AoE generally doesn't seem super hot. So yeah, that's the general overview. And as for hero talents changing as much, yeah, as we mentioned, pretty much not. It's going to be most likely going to be Pack Leader for BM and Sentinel for MM and Survival. Dark Ranger has gotten some buffs, but it's just not enough. So yeah. Alright, BM and plus Beast Cleave and Barb Shot Management. So you got a VOD submitted here. Let's just hop straight into it. Full screen, let's go. Alright, so double barbed here and 2 different targets is good. Then multi-shots to get everything settled. And then an explosive shot, which is good. And then the Die Beast is also fine. And then Beast of Wrath. Gotta refresh the Beast Cleave. And now it's just kill command, barb shot, kill command, yeah. And we want all, yeah, so a big mistake here is you never ever want to hit barb shot if a kill command is available at all. So what happens here is like your kill command is partly available and you hit the barb shot instead. So now, and you got the 50% proc on the barb shot, it generated a kill command of which you already had almost 2, and now you've just thrown away a kill command entirely. Okay, speeding back up. And yeah, obviously, we're kind of just looking at these 3 buttons for the most part. Wait, did you catch a little bit of too early of a refresh there? Yeah, so in that situation, like there was like 2 to 3 seconds left on Beast Cleave. You had a kill command available. You should have prioritized kill command. So be way more aggressive on kill command. Here you do the same thing again. You're hitting barb shots while you could have kill commanded instead. Really bad idea. By far the biggest DPS increase you're incurring. Another thing is, more general thing, I just want to check like, so your current nameplates, they don't indicate the exact HP of the target, which makes it impossible to play optimally, because optimal play entails hitting the highest HP target at all times. So if you don't have the information, you cannot play properly. You need to update your nameplate so that they show the actual HP of the target. The percentage is fine, but you want to show both. And so obviously, and also, you know, you don't want it to be the case that if a target dies, you're left with no target. Like you should always be targeting something, because now there's a huge break in your rotation where you're just not pressing any buttons. Alright, we turn right around here. So one here, like you're hitting these barb shots, even though you have 2 charges of kill command, and those barb shots are not going to bring back your Beast of Wrath. Because like if you look at the situation, 2 and 2 charges, still 29 seconds on a Beast of Wrath. So pressing these double barbs will not give you a Beast of Wrath back. So hitting these 2 barb shots as reduce is super bad idea. You're also prioritizing Die Beast when kill command is a much higher priority than that Die Beast. Like Die Beast is sort of a medium priority filler. It's not something you press when you have, you know, your juiciest big hitter ability available. Okay, now it's the Beast of Wrath, so I would expect something like Explosive Shot into Beast of Wrath. Kill this kill command first. So we kind of just, yeah, so you should always try to hit Explosive Shot before going into Beast of Wrath, because we really don't want to use the Explosive Shot global during it. And because we would rather use filler globals on AoE, insofar as we have filler globals on Cobra shots, because even in our AoE build, we're playing with Killer Cobra, which obviously gives us back a kill command when we press Cobra shot. And also, like, I do see you multi-dotting, but at least to my untrained eye, it's not super obvious which targets have barb shot and which ones don't. Like, there's this tiny icon here, but if you're managing a lot of targets, there's another one here. Like, that is just not clear enough. I personally have in my LVI profile, like, color coding for targets that are affected by barb shot, and that helps me like get a good idea at a glance of how many targets are affected by barb shot and which ones aren't. Especially going into the War Within, where we're always going to be running Master Handler, barb shot multi-dotting is going to be a huge deal. It's not going to be one of those optional min-maxes. It's going to be like, no, you have to multi-dot or you will not do good DPS. So this is worth sorting out in the pre-patch. Yeah, so once again, a lot of barb shots going on, even with kill command available. Yeah, so overall, you're just not aggressive enough on the kill commands at all. There's so many missed opportunities to cast kill command that you miss, either because you're casting almost any other ability other than kill command. Like, the whole point of BM on single target and AoE is maximize Beast of the Wrath uptime, cast as many kill commands as possible, and then after you've sorted those two things, then you can worry about, maximizing Die Beast cast and all these other small things. Everything that BM does is about getting more kill commands off. Like, even when, like, the only reason that, well, not the only reason, but a big part of the reason that Barb Shot is a good button is because it gives us back kill commands. And the same goes for Cobra Shot. And the same goes for Die Beast even. Because obviously Die Beasts will kill command with our tier set. At least the current one. So, yeah, seems fine. So here you're casting Barbed, even though you have kill command available, you should be hitting this Beast of Wrath. Oh yes, with the pack ending, yeah, maybe. So you hit the Beast of Wrath, but then the pack ends like 6 seconds later. Not really worth it, because now you're going into the next pack, which is pretty juicy with absolutely nothing. But yeah, once again, such a bad idea, this thing you're doing where you multi-shot, then double barbed, even though you have 2 charges of kill command. The only reason to double barbed over kill command is to bring Beast of Wrath off cooldown, which is just not the case right now. In a situation like this, it can be helpful to like mouse over barb shot a target in the new pack to send your pet over there, if so that your pet is ahead of where the pack is being pulled to ensure that your pet is always in the center of the biggest bunch of mobs. It's a small min-max you can do. Also, just a small like UI critique. So obviously most of what we care about happens over here on the left side of your Luxthos display. Kill command, barb shot, and your beast cleave timer. But I think maybe this is just me as a viewer and you're used to it. But like kill shot is a very low priority that we don't think about that much, but it has it is too central for how important it is. Meanwhile, Beast of the Wrath is super important, but it's all the way over on the right. I would think about swapping the positions of these two buttons so that you can keep track of more of your important things in one sort of space. So yeah, I would consider that at least. Also, like, you're doing a lot, like, it seems that when you are multi-dotting barb shot, you're doing so by retargeting, which is just, like, you cannot do that. You have to mouse over it. Because the thing is, once you've done it, you stick with the new target that you swapped to, and now you're hitting the wrong thing. You should be hitting the War Scourge. This ties into the thing that I said earlier about nameplates. You need to be hitting the highest HP target at all times, and your barb shot multi-dotting needs to happen by mouse over. It's just way easier. Like, it takes some getting used to, but, like, it is impossible to play properly in this manner. Also, just a minor thing, trinkets. Don't recall what's available to you, but like you can definitely do better than Grief Torch for Mythic Plus. Getting a any of the stat trinkets like Icon or Oceanic, whatever it's called, Chromatic Essence. Running those two together, really good for Mythic Plus. Something to consider. So now is a situation where it actually is worth double barbing before kill command. Why? Because casting 2 barb shots is going to bring this 23-second Beastly Wrath cooldown off cooldown. So now the optimal play is to double barb shot 2 different targets, which you do. Then Beastly Wrath, then multi-shot. So let's see what you do. Then Beastly Wrath, yeah. And then you actually sneak in a kill command, but that's fine. Yeah, so that was perfectly handled pretty much. Now, but yeah, once again, you did the thing where you hit this barb shot, just as, even though kill command was on 2 charges. Like, watch this, I'm gonna slow it down. 1 barb shot. Kill command is like on 1.75 charges, because you can see it's just about to come off cooldown. And then you hit another barb shot. And now, like, you just threw away you overcapped your kill command charges, you just threw away one of the kill commands it generated. Alright, so, yeah, I think we're mostly there. Oh, big mistake here. So you're hitting this Grief Torch, which is juicy because someone just died, but you did not refresh Beast Cleave before doing so, and now you're doing like a 2-second Grief Torch channel with no Beast Cleave up at all. Huge DPS lost here. Yeah, so it pretty much boils down to the same thing. Way more kill command aggression. Do not barb shot if kill command is available at all, unless it is to bring Beastly Wrath off cooldown. More aggression on Beastly Wrath in general. Few blunders with like dropping Beast Cleave when you didn't need to, but mostly around Grief Torch. Don't prioritize Die Beast over kill command either. Like, the thing is, like, just pressing kill command is a 30% chance of casting a Die Beast for free, on top of the other things that kill command does, right? So it just stands to reason that like kill command is a much higher priority than Die Beast. And a big part of the reason that barb shot has value on multiple levels. So like, why do we multi-dot it? Well, it's because it reduces the cooldown of kill command. Why do we press barb shot? Well, it has a 50% chance to reset the cooldown of kill command. Like, a lot of barb shot's value is just in being able to give you more kill commands. But if you think about it, if you're capped on kill commands when you use it, you're throwing away a lot of that benefit. Like, having 10 barb shot dots rolling up isn't useful, because the powerful part of that is that it reduces the cooldown of kill command more quickly. But if kill command is on 2 charges, that is not doing anything for you. So focus on those kill commands. So yeah, hope that helps. Any questions, don't hesitate, hit me up on Discord. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.